Welcome to the journey of faith, hope, and transformation. Grab a seat at Galilee Roundtable as we bring to you inspiring discussions, personal Galilee Roundtable, a table of faith, a seat of hope.
If man no day, if puppy no day, then waiting we get. If man no day, if man no day, how we go exist? Happy Father's Day to you. Happy Father's Day to you.
Happy Father's Day to all fathers everywhere in the world. And tonight we're going to talk about a very, very, very sensitive topic. Is it sensitive? No, being a man is not sensitive. It's being bold, yeah. We embrace it. We like the challenge that comes with it. We thank God for making us men. And this weekend is the Father's Day special from Galilee Roundtable, and we've titled our show "Hello Daddy." Hello Daddy, like it's a moment me with the kakra. The new crop of fathers are not going to receive towels and singlets and the boxes. We want you to build houses for us too. So we want to be great men for our children, great husbands for our wives, good can I say mentors for the people that God will keep into or give it to us. And see, tonight, as I said, we're going to talk about fathers, and it's a very special thing. We spoke to some nice gentlemen, and we'll be sharing some nuggets to us. So it's like more or less like a call. It's more or less like a small interview that we had with these gentlemen, and you will listen to their voices, and they will come to the studio and talk about whatever advice they advise us on. So they advise us on our finances, they advise us on our education, our work, and then finding the right partner. And that is what we'll be talking about tonight on Galilee Roundtable. And as I said, it's Hello Daddy. And the song that we're playing behind, is by one gentleman, my friend Abuchi. That's a Father's Day song. Yeah, so happy Father's Day to everybody, every gentleman, everywhere. So in my studio today with me is your favorite Bible scholar. Yeah, Abigail Pacha Akwaba. Good evening, what to say?
Good evening, Uncle Father.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, there are just say I'm sure also BM. Last week you weren't with us, but we thank God that you are back here again. All right, and then on the international okay, welcome. What you want to say? Yes, so Father's Day is around the corner. I think it's Sunday, right? Yes. And so I mean you're not men, but how do you see men being, how do you see fatherhood from your point of view as ladies, from your point of view as daughters? How do you see fatherhood? Yeah. I'm putting you on the spot. How do you see fatherhood, Coco?
So your question would be,
yeah. So
if
God should have created you as a man, how do you see it? No, let me just keep it simple for you. How do you see fatherhood? You look at it from a point of view, don't be in the shoes yet. How do you see fatherhood? In general, your uncles, your aunties, your uncles, your grandfathers, your mentors, your father, and every father figure in your life, how they have led, how they have been with you, mentored you, trained you, and all that. How do you see all that?
From all I've seen since I was born, I think fatherhood is not an easy journey. You are trying to shape somebody to follow the right path.
Okay.
Ideally, that will be a difficult thing for you to do, because you know what you have in mind for the person,
Mm-hmm.
and then the person also has what do you want to do.
Yeah.
So getting them to follow the narrow path is going to be one hell of a job.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I believe it's not an easy battle, but then they always strive to make it right.
They always try to make it right. Abi.
It's a difficult one indeed.
Yeah.
Yes, and I see to be a hood that carries more responsibilities.
Who that carries more responsibility?
Yes, I know women we are there, but then everything starts with the head.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so fatherhood, it's not an easy battle, as she said, and I think fathers take too much risks. They don't care. Yes, they don't care the resource. If they have to do something to provide for the family, they just have to do it without having second thoughts. Yes, so I think it's not an easy thing to do, or to be in that situation, or be a father.
Yeah. So I mean, we've all been bailing them right from our childhood, like you know, right from our childhood. Everybody thinks his father is the superhero.
Yes.
Thinking the father is the one that saves the day. And every child, let me say it that way, thinks the father is the Superman or Batman or the richest person in town. You know that in bills they do it. They pay for all these things.
Yes.
And then it comes to when we're also scared. They're the first people we call, right? You don't call your father.
Growing up, I wasn't calling my dad, but right now he's the first person to call. Yes.
We're kind of crazy. The first person to call now.
Yes, because he is the one who wouldn't be mad or get angry.
Okay.
Yes, he would just listen.
First,
And then, yes, after listening,
no
he would
panicking.
just go, Dad, I've done this. It's like, oh, okay, when you come home. So when I'm coming home, I know that I've already told my dad. So he will talk to my mom about it. So I'm secured. Yes.
I mean, not in the sense that I've done something bad,
Okay.
but my father doesn't scare easily.
Oh, yeah.
So if something happens to me, I'd rather call my dad first.
Okay.
If I call my mom, she'll be so anxious that she wants to come to where I am, and I don't like it when she's as anxious as I am.
Okay.
So I'll call my dad first, and I'll even call my sister before I call my mom.
Okay.
So that's the dynamics that we have.
Cool the waters, kakra.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they don't know how to break it to her.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's nice. I mean, the same thing with me. Me say, my father, my taxi nache since childhood and all that. So the last time my taxi him, I think stopped. He didn't really tell me he's stopping, giving me money. It just happened that he promised me that Miss Kabi, I think after that he never came again. After that's NSS. Yes, in Timon or NSS he can say Banya Dena. He that time I was using this Peugeot car, his old Peugeot car. It's not tofu, and I drew a bina. I pays and what a fool nagu.
Boba.
Yes, so I thought say
You're becoming a man now.
he just did it, and after that I didn't receive any allowance from you again.
Sorry.
Nah.
Your next life be a girl.
I feel so sad for you.
I didn't get any allowance again, and from there I think that I was pushed into it actually. Now and it was that's he didn't tell me, so it's like it was a surprise, but it was all good, and now I mean, yes, I manage my own finances, but I think that if my dad should still give money, I'll take it.
Of course.
I won't.
Do
You
you
always
know,
need extra money.
do you know one funny thing? When I was done with the interview or whatever we did, I was like, Daddy, mommy 50 being mommy 50 being cause until they be able to have it's a sentiment coin, but then yes,
no, that shit.
yes,
Yeah.
I don't think no.
Hey, let her have
I mean, he will give to you, but
boys are really suffering.
yeah, but
Yes.
I mean, as compared to my sisters, I see say the man who go there easier than me.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
You're a man.
What I say?
No, but I don't subscribe to that thing.
It's great. Yeah.
That
I don't know, but it feels like favoritism towards the ladies. you know that thing that they will say that they don't want the female child to go out there, but you want your son rather to go.
Oh no, they know that men can face.
You see,
Is that
the thing. So what if they get so bad that they decide to go and steal it?
No.
You see, it's not make us say they believe say obane de yenyama no, but be man de enye on fan
because they know that as girls
with me at all.
Because they know that as girls maybe another man will
provide one,
yes,
and then take her away and spoil her or something. You see,
so the guys nothing like that happen to them.
You to the other side, so I can't defend, but you see, outside the tape is not telling, so let me be on the other side. You know, men or boys hardly are influenced that way. Yeah, we are hardly. I'm not saying it's not possible. It's possible, but we are hardly influenced by that way. And you, as a man, you tend to learn how to fend, how to fetch, and day. So even in the animal kingdom, like lions, there's no two male in the pride. Yeah. Once you grow up, one here lion, the male will start killing you. So the lioness says the mother would protect you and let you go and then start your own pride. That's how you call it. Your own pride with your own cubs, and that's your own lionesses. It's a phenomenon, and I say it's a natural order. Yes. So it's not more or less they don't want. As I said, if I want. Because there are times when my food was finishing and then went to the police station or maybe Kuhuan and Oba. Until we na the corner car and the Jesus can be and then he paid. Yes, so it's not like he wouldn't do it, but then for a lady to be like quick, I want to quick yeah, but that's how it is. Yes, so we'll play our first audio. That's the first conversation that we had with one of these gentlemen, and then we are looking at how do I put it? How to grow your career. And I am just from Love One.
No,
love
let's talk about the career.
Let's talk about career. Love you.
No, love will come at the end.
Alright, Tinti, we will listen to the first one, conversation, and then from there we will come back to the studio and then talk about it. Yeah.
Hey Daddy, good morning.
Good morning.
What you want to say? Okay, so person puts out questions 3 because some few questions. In life, how do you set career goals?
First of all, so we share maybe idea we see courses are we ebe chiro maybe our person we adwuma that no enim die na akɔpɛ no wɔ school nti o university ana say maybe o sua de bia no you choose the courses according to that change adwuma o person we. Yes.
Now say this country that change adwuma there does it really have to do with the course? With the course do you have to strictly follow it or you can divert afterwards?
And the key getting to know your career no any courses are obey I bet me lead you to that a key, but then you can still divert because courses no even though we say we person will teacher near what you subjects are we person that you be kwakwa, but then we be school no we say opportunities will be baby I will be to make use the same certificate no dey akwa pesa adwuma no nti no betima divert necessary say eno nko na obetima aye.
Okay, and since no san ura adwuma no mu, how do you get promotions? Is there anything about your promotions
we read adwuma no mu promotions no would depend on effort obeye no adwuma ho ama adwuma eni no ana mpanyimfo hu se wo so wo yere ho adwuma nti promotions no it would depend largely on you say wo modern bo ho odin ni ade a wo put no adwuma no be ma onwuma mpanyimfo so hu se yes nipa we say a promotuna you know you don't need to necessarily let me who said the means input to no but
so there's no lay down say we did 22 years or more be promote. It's more of hard work.
More of hard work and you automatic. So hard work, resilience, any encouragement will be used no or juma no no and a bema or any promotions no in 10 term.
So my last few questions is what was the best advice before that? Do you ever regret being a man?
Regret being a man? That question is a bit difficult to answer, but then.
But is it difficult being a man?
Yes, because.
So do you regret being one?
I've not regretted it, but difficult because we are Bema. You have so many Killian tax on you. You have to. You are the breadwinner. You know, so when I pedeba, especially say we cry near Jumadia, and now what's a media, na yankakura. Very, very. But I've not regretted being a man.
Okay.
That's it. Yes.
So if God should create you again, do you want to come back as a man?
Yes.
Okay.
That's maybe I'll be able to do correct all the things that I was not able to do now. No, when you're experiencing, so I'll be able to do that correction.
What was the best advice your father gave you?
Me papa, wakache say, we be my idea. Ya wo aba wiase no. Yire ho, me nyire me ho se me ye adwuma. Na metimi ahwe me yire ne me ma. And the safutu no the ma me no so no. Me de to be ko to dwam na no so me aboa me a enne. Me so me ma. Metimi ahwe wo mo se de ese. At least me ba odikai otime wie university o ye adwuma do toso mienu o ye nurse o so o ye adwuma do toso miensa o ne final year e wo university nyina me hwe de nyame aya ma me wo sa ne ma wo na je se bro ma dwene me ntia se so yes jiri se nyame enima di ye pa.
Yeah, happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
All right, so that's the first conversation we have with one of these nice gentlemen, America Mohasem Chirono. And yeah, so it is talking about the conversation was about career and then how to grow your career, and then yeah, and see, I think the first one that not surprised, but then I thought promotions come with time, but it actually comes with hard work. Fast promotions, right? And I'll say it's just all promotions. But you remember all promotions, or is just there's a movie was on my back hatchet MBA and TSA promote here.
No, it depends on the sector you are in.
Okay.
For me, government sector, like the promotion, idea what that. So when you reach there, you just have to go for an interview and then it's yours.
So yours is with time.
Yours is with time.
Yes.
Okay.
So you know, after 3 years, you'll be maybe rank 3. After 5 years, you'll be rank 2. That's how it is.
Okay. And yours is different?
No, likewise, it's the number of years you've worked. Yes, so it comes with experience.
I think mine is also the same, but mine too, there's a catch to it. When you do something exceptional, you can be promoted because of that. Yeah, some promotions comes with hard work, as the first talk, as the first person I spoke about, Yes. So talking about that careers, the sort of career, the one question also that we found out from him was how difficult has it been, like if he was be a man. He mentioned something that if he comes back again as God. If God was to create again and he come back again, he would miss them. And then he would have. So it means that some decisions that were taken. Should we? I mean, I don't really know how to ask the question, but you need to be guided by some of the decisions, right? Or is it okay to just go with the flow and correct yourself later? I mean, how do you know the decision you're taking is right? So that next time you would
okay, like he said, no.
Yeah.
He has lived a number of years.
Yeah.
And for where he has reached now in life, no.
Yeah.
Looking back, he knows that maybe what I did in maybe 5 years ago, if I had done it now, like I wouldn't have done it that way. I think with age, your level of wisdom
grows,
increases because you get more experience, you see things, you find different ways of doing certain things. So let's say initially you did it using route A, and now you realize that if you use route B, it will be shorter, faster, and better. Why would you go back and use route A? You won't. So you would want to make things better for your life. So you want to use a better route for it. So basically that. Sometimes then you don't know that decision was going to affect you one way or the other.
Yeah.
But then later on in life, I'm sure if he's giving an advice to somebody who is going to go through the same thing, he will say, no, don't do this. I did this and it didn't help me. Yeah. So basically that.
And so as young guys, how are we supposed to then take this advice into our strides and then use it? Okay. Which areas are we going to apply this one?
Okay, so I want to add something to what she said. So I think the best decision that people normally makes comes from experiences. If you haven't experienced something before, you can make the best decision out of it. So your dad saying that if he is to be born again, he would want to be a man again, and then he wouldn't make certain decisions. So his problem is not being a man, right? But the decisions. So if he's being born again, it means he has experiences already. So I think best decisions that we all can ever make is from experiences that we've gone through before. Yes.
Okay. But any other thing that any point that you pick from whatever happened, whatever the conversation was?
Yeah, he was relating whatever courses we do in school to our careers. Like, I know for now we have a whole lot of courses that you don't know where you find yourself. If, for instance, like if somebody had told me that I'll be working at where I am working, and I'll be like, somebody will say I'm the family doctor, but I wouldn't have said it, because even us at university, somebody will ask me, your course being physics. Hey, like man, now somehow you understand why a small girl like me.
Physics is very hard. It's mathematical and all that. That's true.
Even my own physics teacher didn't believe me when I told him I was doing physics.
From SHS?
He didn't think I would do physics. Everybody saw me as a biology girl, but and when I'm CCI, it's my life. So like they didn't see me there. So yes, I didn't know I would be here, but then as I enjoyed more of the course, I started looking for where would be the right position for me to find myself in. And I had great mentors in school. My cousin was one, my lecturers were also there. And they were pointing us to places where we could use our expertise in. And I can still move into other areas. I just need to learn more to get there. So even as you've already chosen your course, there are sometimes when the course you're doing it for doing sake. You don't know where you find yourself. Still do them and still find other routes. Maybe you don't want to continue the same course somewhere else. Maybe you just have to learn on the job for another thing. But just don't give up on yourself. Basically that.
Okay. So with that one, what I wanted to find out is some people might choose to say what kind of history. They might think that it's not relevant. So he's just going through just that KK, and then after that we just find it somewhere. It means that we can actually turn things around, right? We can use the history to do other things.
Something else.
This brings me to this West of Ghana, Omo Dance School, no? So recently it came up again where the lecturer was like people were mistreating his students and all that, because when they asked them where they also dance and also was outside and but if you look at this World Cup ceremony, the
The,
was
the
dances.
opening,
Yeah.
yes.
Music videos, dances.
Dances, yeah.
Like, so the dancing too is relevant.
Yeah.
But we may look like, hey, why you don't know
Yeah, it's
Sana really know your dondology.
It's
Like
like
it's
in
nothing.
our part of the world, the dancing is not relevant here.
That's how we
Yes,
see
That's
it.
how
yes,
we
that's how
see
we-
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yes.
that's not it.
But
They
if you
don't know what
position
is there.
yourself very well, someone like Star Girl, this girl, the one,
Afronita?
Afronita. You
On
see
the
where?
house gold,
Yes,
yeah.
you see where she has.
Yeah, on the
gone to
top
right now.
African,
Yes.
American Got Talent, you know.
Yeah.
And so then the whole thing is making right choices quite early.
Yeah.
And then, as you said, get your interest, get the course, and then follow that path. And ma bibia and shedan derail you like that.
Yes,
But
and I want to
yeah.
add something. Wherever you find yourself, there might be a bit of, let's say you are in, okay, let me use myself as an, I'm in school, I was in a political field,
Yeah.
right? I did politics.
Yeah.
But my NSS too, I worked at the EC.
Yeah.
So after NSS,
It's still
people
politics.
thought that, oh yeah, politics, they will be rap politics. No, I had to find, my dad told me, and yes, such a politics. You need to find something doing.
Yeah.
So I diverted to another field. And where I am, it's like the same field, just that different things. I'm into teaching now. And teaching, I took a subject that is similar to politics, social studies.
Okay.
So you can, I'm in the same field.
Yeah.
And even at that place, it's not like your father was talking about diversion.
Yeah.
I've realized that the world is moving forward in a technological era now. So I'm doing an IT course.
Okay.
And my dad asked me, I wanted to do data analytics, and he was like, we are okay there. And
What
then
about
politics
the-
there then.
Yeah.
Yes. And someone advised me that right now where the world is going, when it gets to election, everybody deals with data.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I learn it right now and I have the skills, when it gets to election and then maybe opportunity be but me rap political party be I can use that skill.
Analyze that
You
data
get
for
it?
them.
Yeah, so I explained it to him. He was like, oh, okay. So what I said. So you might be in a certain field. Try and find something similar. Although politics, but try say skill now you make it useful
Yeah.
wherever you are.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why I disagree with people who says yeah, basic school say oh yeah maths and now yeah maths like basic or yeah maths we English must even find
No.
every
They don't-
course that
everything
you
matters.
study,
Yes.
Everything.
it matters. Because you never know your next step in life. Next also
Exactly.
chiko maths now maths now class 1 what to actually know. But life says go do data analytics. Maths. I don't want to want and analyzing data. And I brought from well show me here now. You say right.
Do you know that even French now in French,
Yeah.
basic school, yeah, they need conjugations.
Yeah.
I find out they are doing division, mathematics in
Really?
French.
Really?
Yes. The new
Wow.
curricula, they are doing mathematics
Wow.
in French.
Wow.
So you can imagine. Oh now,
I'm crying about French.
Conjugate.
Yes, grammar and
Yeah, the grammar and how to read and all
Yeah, they are
that.
doing maths. I was even surprised, like, hey.
because me I did French in university as well
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
2 years.
They are
Because
doing
they
maths.
feel like
You might
with your
travel.
course, and we have African countries around us. You
Some
can't
give
say
us.
young find another course outside our field. No, it's when they decided to give us.
Okay.
And funny enough, why I did my NSS, now you have patients from the francophone countries,
Wow.
and some of them can't speak a lick of English.
Wow.
Say when French, we did French for communication, so it's
Okay.
like basic French that
French,
you
you
can
can
ask somebody how are you,
Yes.
where heads, those things.
Yeah, so they can get the information from there.
Yes. So I wanna yes,
wanna-
French did agro, but here.
Yeah. All right. So we'll listen to the next one. In general, if one money course can say more, say say what page ma. Yeah. So we'll listen to the next one, and then we'll come back, and then yeah, soon to batch your ENT and also.
Once you started working, you need to you should know the kind of things that you need. Your money for food, money for your dresses, money for your rent, and all those essential things. And they say you should know, and then you find a way of allocating money for all those things. Like when you put money into like a credit union, provident fund, it helps you, but to be able to get more, or as at when you need it, you can go in there, because managing money, if you don't take time, anytime they pay you, no matter the amount they pay you, your expenses will be able to cover all.
Okay.
More than it. If those things are there and you put them in, then the remaining one you can distribute it among them, and that will make you be able to save. If you don't have and even have a bank account that you put in there, if you don't take time, you are not strong disciplinary. What you do is, if the pressure can go in and take, pressure can go and take, and you won't be able to save. But when it's in bonds like welfare, you can't easily go there and take, and that will help you to manage your finances. And someone, like I was telling you the other time, if what you need money for is a little bigger, you can go in for a loan. When you go in for a loan, the loan will be deducted from your salary, and the remaining one will allow you to plan on that. But you'll be able to plan on that before. Like a big thing, and maybe you want to pay your house rent, and it's about 5,000, and you don't have it. When you go in for 5,000 from your bank and you pay, they will spread it over a period, which will ease pressure on you before your salary comes. That one has been taken away, so you can be able to manage the remaining ones to other places. Because sometimes your salary is not much that you can get 5,000 straight away to pay your rent. And if you say you are saving small towards it too, if you are not strong enough and any pressure comes, you have to derail it, because you may be seeing your advance payment maybe ahead of you could get. Then small before you get there, and the money will not be enough for it. No, you need a proper planning. See, when you are in a company that holds some things for you, it is a little bit easier. Like, let's say they give you rent allowance and those things. You can be putting them aside. You can get away from it. Don't touch it. Those things can be going into the small things that I'm saying. Then that will be your savings. So I believe in that, because with you people, your school fees can be coming in investing. I was using the credit union. Anytime they increase my salary, I increase the amount I pay into it there.
Okay.
But anytime they increase, I increase. So when it's your free time and those things, I just go in there and take the money and continue, and then increase it a little so that it will be building up for me again. That's what I did. Like I told you, when I wanted a car, I went to the bank. I took the money from the bank and bought a car. And over the period, I didn't even see that they were deducting. But I didn't see. And then I did an insurance for all of you. And after he said, I was asking them, I don't know, and I don't see whether they are deducting Kuni if you tomorrow life insurance. But you were not less than 18 years. It was the day who was out of the 18 years.
Okay.
No, le akeno ba special. No in fear. In the cover, Abigail, Francisca, Roberta, Kebo, Nke Sisi Free Mami, Pona. No only did no you're out no free did no having pay extra. I don't even check no life can look what happened I was doing for my auntie and it will cover since one Kenya you find a bill. The certificate is there. When you come around I'll show it to you look at it. You did that and see. We are saying you could go and check it. In an only banner and fit on a pack. Or I went there to ask them. I may start to go. I may honey, no, I'm a pay go for a cab and pay for and which is bad. No, you do it and you follow up. I was not following up. No, again, can go happen and then they will give me 5,000. Me, because you were deducting from my salary and I thought it's automatic. No, I don't see if I have not ordered them to stop. I don't see why they should stop. Mara.
Okay.
Oh, those are the things you do to manage your finances. A lot of people are afraid of taking loans, but I think that if you have a purpose for the loan, a good purpose for the loan, that is the best way. It is difficult to save to that thing before using it. And before, if you don't take time, all what you'll be doing, you will be derailing it when the economy changes. More than it. Believe I said you have a price a chaki kong, then a chaki kong. Or when you can get bulk money, do it and then take your hands off. Whilst you are paying with interest much more. That's the things I did. But if you are in a company or you are growing and you are not in the work that takes care of your health, it's very, very important that you have a health insurance. You have financial problems. As soon as anytime you are sick, it will take off all your money. But when you have an insurance and you pay in letter by letter, and when you are sick, you just carry it there, and then that helps and reduces your stress.
Okay.
We are back. Let's know the course we pay so that we can know the programs that we do, and then with that one we can to get good better jobs or jobs that we like. Actually, it's not really good better job, but when you like a job, you can actually make lots of it and work even better without pressure, stress on you. And then with that one, even the money you are earning, you are okay with it because you love the work. It's a nice thing, money they like the nursing. They weren't caring much about the money per se, but they say yeah, so then from there we now getting the money. So it's about managing our finances now. And the next speaker or the next person that we interviewed was talking about finances, right? And then he spoke about loans. I wanna achieve, So he saying that I'm actually somebody who was afraid of loans until this one. I'm like, okay, it makes sense. You take it and then they deduct from your pay and you pay over a period of time, and then I don't know what you guys think about it, but I think that loans initially was scary, like now then maybe free. How then do we do that? So what is the takeaway from this one? What are we learning from what he said?
So what he said about him being afraid of taking loans, I've seen some before.
Okay.
You see, my mom is a market woman.
Yeah.
So there was this woman at her place,
Okay.
and she took loan for her business, and the business wasn't going well. So every day, I think after each vacation, I was going there to help her sell her things. So the bankers were coming there for their money, and the woman, like when she sees them coming, or she knows the exact time that they will come. So when it's like 12 o'clock, maybe 15 minutes to 12, she'll be like, oh, me kwaba says here, no, we're free honor. When they come, they won't come and meet her. You go to a time that they realized she wasn't paying. It's not like she didn't want to pay, but the business wasn't going on well. So they had to go to her home, and they took her husband.
Wow.
When they went there, they didn't see her, so they took her husband to jail. And then she had to pay for the husband. Like, she had to pay for the loan and then the bill of the husband before they released him. So taking loan, he's not the only person who's I won't there. Even if it comes, I'll go and cry to God.
Yeah, go there, I'm in the ultimate blank check.
It's a disgrace because she wasn't coming to market again. And when they asked, they're like, hey, I don't want to mention the bank, but say, if one it was a disgrace, and I don't think since then I've seen her again. Also, so
but I think yes. So one banker told me that you don't take loans for things that you know that they are liabilities and are things that will perish really quick. You take it for something that you know that you can get money from, or if your friends say proof come to show of another say
you can
sell it back to pay some of your loan, if not even all, a chunk of it, so that the pressure of you always paying doesn't come by. And the other thing was insurances and bonds and all those things.
Saving in welfare, credit unions, and all that. He made an example that to pay his children's school fees, he used to do the credit union thing. So that is what he used to pay school fees throughout.
Okay.
I think throughout to JSS or SHS, one of them. Yeah. So with that, it makes sense, because it's funny how the moment your salary comes, you've made plans for the money has finished in your head. Yes. So if you are not putting some aside for other things, so this one day, I'll give an example.
Okay.
At work, we do this susu kind of thing, and they use it to buy like a more kusuya. So I know, I'm assured at the end of the year I will have these things, and I still have some. I've been eating that rice since December, and say
oil that you did.
Oil and sai, mackerel
and
sai.
They bought it at the end of the year. That was last year.
Yes, they bought
it
it
at the middle of this year.
Yes, and sai.
Wow.
Maybe it's because I live alone.
Elijah Manning boy.
But then she leaves alone.
But even apart from that, even if I had maybe a husband and kids, you know, say you won't buy these things for some time. So like it really made sense to do those things. Sometimes you feel they are too burdening, but
it's one area.
It's way, but in a way,
then insurances, mutual fund, bonds, and all those things. So I mean, as he said, no, you might think that it's little. The amount you are putting inside is little, but for you know, it's the little drops of water make a mighty ocean, as the old folk, Lawrence, they always say. And you might think that it's not enough for air or like a shot or something, but with time, looking back, you would gain something from it. So recently, I think I said something like that. Was doing some insurance for education, and then I was paying, I think about 4 years ago, something. And doing my masters now, I needed to pay my fees. And unfortunately for me, they came by. They wanted to enroll me into another policy. It's already common now. They say, the education policy in the crowd. Can't I take money from? I was how many years? Because now you can take some, but not everything. Half of it, and then I took half, and then it took a burden of it from me in the moment which I fees, the second part of my fees, and the me now be able to pay my fees because of the little investment I made. I'm into my dream over time. So it's good that we put the money aside, thinking that we should later on we'll use. And then he may mention something like when you are putting it, you need to put it in banks on those on you.
Yes. Because you spend it.
Yeah.
Obi say,
so if you are not disciplined, you eat it right now.
Obi say, "Sika da bank kama faka kofa no dey."
That's true.
You will spend it.
You spend it right now.
So you need to save it at the bank.
But me, I can actually keep money in my room and then not touch it.
Really?
You're good.
That's
Like,
nice.
it's,
of you.
it's hard though.
It's great.
You make a conscious effort. Me, I sometimes say, it's kind of actually.
Yeah.
But I know why it is Pamba.
Yeah.
Actually. Make you shut that.
What I do? Sorry to you coming first before.
The last time I posted on my stat that I need to start hiding money from my own self. And Mr. Abelo came to reply to it, save it with me.
Yeah.
I don't want to say this online, but you will talk.
We'll talk about it later. That's great. Because what I do is that the money, about our budget to trim. Get it, da. So because I don't want to spend on these things too, I put it in the bank as you said, or somewhere I don't even know, or somewhere I hide it for myself. Later what I will say, I could say, "Your pocket and now, baby, then your book be money can be show, more trash on the call, more trash on the call." So yes, so sometimes you need to hide money from your own self.
Yes.
And because we have this impulsive behavior of ourselves. There's never stopping needing of our own self. We have to save in banks, save in credit unions, save in microfinances. If the monies are huge, you give it to bonds to grow over time. Because the monies are huge, but you don't need them now.
Yes.
So you
Treasury
give
bills.
treasury bills,
Yes.
bonds, and they are unless
Buy shares of
you pray that the government doesn't have a blade to come and shave your hair.
they stop.
They stop there. So it was a once in a lifetime. So we pray that it never. We pray it never happens. Yes, idea. So these things help us, so that in future we can get money to make whatever thing we need. And I like what he said about the loan. They say when they're deducting from you, it also makes you loan to do a project to clear it off, so that project can go into whether a house, whether a car, whether a business that you are starting. The chunk of money is helping you do that. And that chunk of money, say if it's a business, they are good because it will be
getting profit
from it.
Yeah.
And then they are deducting you small. Now it makes you also rely on the little
so
that is left.
Yeah.
So it's more or less teaching you how to budget by force. It's more or less teaching you how to budget by force. So, though I don't like loans, maybe we should try to see how it is.
You should try.
Come and take a loan from me. Okay, loan. Yeah.
I'll come. Alright, so then you do your job, you found a job, then you make money. The next is to find love, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so then we're listening to how to find the one. Yes, indeed. Let's listen to how you can find.
Damn, Pacho, see, I can't say be a right person. A better thing no who say, Nipa we a right person for me.
Okay, see, I can't say be a right person. Right person, no name ya. Or ubu. Or want it here, pa. Uslo everybody. Na enye nisika. Ana na ho fe. And say na right person ni man. Unipa krom. Ese say unya butai bi isi wani so. Ese say uhu senya wankasa uhutia. You have to be a right person to yourself. Once you share right person, I will feed you here. But you have to go beyond the physical appearance. The painful so able baby say, Wahu fed the obeko, na usuba ed the obeba. Inti say ye share a hofenqua. Aside that, as you say, who say Udipano, or no were the same values. I will say, Mujina Mukra GT Bakum.
Okay, you have fun to say, while your research and your analysis are coming to conclusion that this is the right person for me. What are some of the things that Obeya me are building a deep connection between you and the right person?
First of all, you have to pray about this person to God. If you say, Onyankopɔn se yɛmfa yɛ akwan nhyɛ ne nsa. Also, communication is very key. You have to tell each other your likes and dislikes to avoid conflicts. In addition, you have to trust, understand, and support each other as partners.
Okay. Ya build your connection area. Nada your person you take the next step in our life. That's maybe getting married. You know. How should we work towards our marriage? Said ebema your marriage no I succeed and I say like akostro and I say ejina.
Marriage does not succeed by chance. It requires effort and commitments. In Tidebiano, you have to be committed and loving to your partner. Ebium sentokwesi muntema as a say mosano namusiano. No one is perfect. It is a ubi from New York as I say, which me the chemohu. Ebium, for your marriage to be successful, you have to put God first. And they say, Bibia mobile, Monfan Paibo, any GD in Siano.
Okay, but that was like what's in your baby say. Person besides say, if your last advice be at my youth now, your person worry and I say, you drew your penny for us, you drew your penny fears to say, you be worry. A foot to obey over the my hands.
A foot to our mede Emma youth and say, Frasier bought one warrior who empire say, Unyankopon who Abdum or warrior who. He says, say, our rear or how near a mani be brave room, Nancy so Unyami Bema, Bibia Yaboko, say, a radi eka home inti. Intimate Samuel. Million motherful. A man memma. Mamma train and Cassia, a train could do baby and sunny if you are sabo home pie. Move first here, Sabria, a mama warrior home pie, the din. Now, when you are so a mabunia, Makumasu, epi. Then the better at your mom.
Okay.
All right. So, it's a lot here. A whole lot over here. So what do we start for? Well, I'm starting from the point where he says that communication is important. Knowing the person. Hold on, let me business before we even started the show. I was talking to Abigail. I was like, how do you even know the right person? I mean, this person is the right person that I will marry, or I mean, how do you even do that thing? Question to you.
Say now Kasan who was talking about us say right person in the no effect. And I say that's the mistake most of us the youth are doing now. And also be a shepherd or dressing
fine boy, fine girl.
It's on the right person. Just that because of
the
appearance. But as you were saying, it goes beyond that.
Yeah.
And he was talking about Nipa Cruz Subai in Tetiawo. Obi Ohonoma Wako School. He was using that, but a honor mentimi and fan shame. Also, you will be a rubber, etesemi, but umbuade. And a person like that say, when in the school and I say, on the checha, you can know. From how the person speaks, you should know. Even now, Oka say all pretend, even if the person is not pretend, you should still find those red flags in a tinty. Yes, inti say for you to find the right person, you shouldn't just because the person is fine, the person is your spec. Into all the red flags, you ignore. Bra if ye on him said yes in a penny kasa on him said yes your home cry as oba or car bibi meaning say one motel say akitesia or baby or honor my yin home yeah they are the oba san won't me worrying and fanning coffee because in Tetia Bayna or the Bemamba in Tisan your marina Oshe and son one who say if I a right person Anna Osaka bibi say Ebia dear the ocean in nipa no ontimi nye obi a oye educated obuade ontimi na nye enye ni na but ebi wo ho ma betimi abu wani aguso ba wo hye ti na ka say you should know yourself wo hye na say wo say me mpe oba okasa ntokwa na okasa na say you educate wo hye nipa wo mpenisa na umbu wani nguso because no kwoti fia emboa. Yeah, so he talked about all those things, but because of the time, mommy HIV.
But I also like the fact that Oka said, I just forget that point.
You have to be right for yourself.
Exactly, that part, no.
Right, it was a huge punchline. Like, this is the first time I'm hearing something like that, because we are always looking at the other person, we're not looking at ourselves. You now, are you good for yourself? Would you like to marry yourself? You should think about that before you think of what the other person also thinks. Because we keep saying that beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder, whoever is looking at. You should also look at yourself. Do you think it will be good for somebody to live with you? Can you live with yourself? Yes. That's one thing. And when Abby was talking, I just remember something I read this afternoon on TikTok. And man was sharing his woes in marriage. Apparently they've been married for about 3 years, but then they dated for 6. And then the wife never cooks, never cleans. They are always buying food. And he knew that was how she was, and he thought she would change in marriage. And I feel he can't. And what he said that made me laugh was, "But my wife is a good woman." I'm like, why do we do this to ourselves?
Where's the good in when you're not getting food to eat?
They are suffering. Maybe they have enough money or whatever, but now he's feeling that his children are. Like, you can't keep a home like that. Let me put it that way. And I'm sure he also doesn't know how to cook. Because if he knew how to do it, like, he wouldn't have been bothered. But he has to hire somebody to come and clean the house because the wife will not do it.
So they're a trophy wife.
Charlie,
polish.
He knew what he was going into, but he felt maybe time and family will change.
If your cousin Granny Bape and the change.
Will be or say, I'm independent, but I'm married.
Wow, that's wild.
Wow,
that's wild. So yeah, that's the portion that I was like. And then when he was concluding, he may mention that we need to pray about our marriage, like pray about it, like right now, and then pray about it. Don't wait till. And as Christian youth, that's one big advice for us, that we can't leave God out of it, right? So in all the speakers and those who spoke in it, they all mentioned God in it. The first was like, if it wasn't for God, how would he have raised all the kids that he did? Exactly. Depended on all this one. The other one too was about talking about finances and the managing of finances, like what God has committed to your hands, right? And then your marriage is the ultimate one. Like, you are marrying somebody to build a family with a person. Grow kids that God will trust into your hands and all that. And so it's good that we make the right choice.
About praying about marriage, going to the university, I told my dad, whenever we pray, especially in Beko school, I said, minya kunu pa school na me kona ye bon pray about academics now. Me papa, he's doing too much. For you don't know where you meet your husband. Yes, nyankopon e ma break through my minya kunu fa papa we but I've seen the essence now. You see, before the show started, I was telling you about you can meet your husband this at school. So we should really be praying about marriage. And the last time, I think Mr. was it this pastor, Mr. Vincent Aqua?
Yes, that's what he mentioned.
He was talking about me during my naming ceremony. I have that video there. That Dix Cassie been the CD cassette. They were praying about moms. I didn't make we're really praying about it, so we should do that. Yes,
it's good to actually do that. And one thing he mentioned about he was that when conflict happen, resolve it with prayer and quickly, like resolve it, sort it out. But now we tend not to. I think say that idea never when we have broken hearts a lot, our hearts have been broken a lot. Now we learn sense that we need to sit down and talk about issues and not just run away from it.
There is this issue that has been circulating, I don't know, on TikTok. A man went for an interview and proudly that Okifi Malice read and his wife.
Wow.
And yes, also keep his silent treatment, giddy pa. So I even showed him. No, I didn't show you. I talked to him about it. That made him even brought this idea that we should solve it very quickly because the more piling up. One day, and for women, I know Coco will understand. For women, say baby be jaiwa enye adia we adano hono na. It's something from the 80s that we've kept. Yes. No. I did be a keep here, same be a catcher. Maybe AB craft is in Mushia. The first yes. Say conflict, but do well. Don't sleep on it. Do well to solve it.
The Bible says yes. We should not let the sun go down on our anger. I see it's usually pride gets in the way.
And ego.
Because it's always pride leads the way.
Serious. See, when you even fight with your friend, nah, like it's difficult to go and say hello. I'm sorry. Me, I won't talk to you actually.
Kids even in cry, why body na can't sorry no. I don't know why. I think it's sorry. It's like I see you're being cut off.
Especially if you know upon say you're not the one who was wrong.
Little kids, why are they? Where's the sorry? Little kids know the only you can say sorry on Rebecca.
It's not easy to say sorry at all. It's not easy, but we should be able to say it at all times. But me, I tell you the truth, and easy.
But me, I don't know if it's only with me. If says me no nyanchokwa na in free me na free na say if we make my conscience won't allow me.
You have to solve
like
it.
Yes, I say e best me hu wana me ma sheme e best see me so say me be kasa onti me yo obo no yembo ni me ma kai.
Okay.
Minima kai. I will just talk me kadi ha matro. Me na won kasa me wa me kasa by force. Yes, that's how I am. So that my conscience will be free. Yes sir. Me da minti minda. E be see me so sir. That's how I am.
If I try talking to you and you still don't mind me, forget it.
Yeah, no. Because you tried.
Yeah, I've had an instance like that in school. Like somebody I was close to, suddenly the person wasn't talking to me anymore, and I didn't understand why I on the main casa. And when the same hostel, we go to class together, everything. So even people around us notice that like it's like the person is not talking to me, and they ask me, I said, I don't know what I have done. Our mutual friends asked her or said nothing. So then why are you not talking to her or saying nothing? So I said, okay, me do nothing. I'll pass. I'll see you in class. I won't talk to you. I'll pass. And I was a course rep.
My
friends always benefit from me being the course rep because they get information first. But you're not talking to me. Would I text you? No. But I was actually texting her if there's no class.
Okay.
So that she'll not bother leaving the hostel. But
still, she wasn't replying.
Oh, me say she didn't talk to me for almost a whole semester.
Hey, I don't control the boy now.
No boy,
see. You don't know.
You thought she started talking to me.
Oh, that's how girls are.
Just like that.
That's the first time I experienced that thing. Because the way we were, no, I didn't see that coming at all. Wow. If I had done something, you could have told me. And see, people speculate. You see, like when he says, boy, now that's what people were saying. Okay. So like people around were asking her, if you not tell me, you did tell whoever it is that is asking you. And the girl says, up till now, recently I asked her again, she said nothing. Maybe she just didn't feel like talking to me. Yes, I really we don't feel like
my conscience won't allow me. But that can't mean to me that
I'll give you a chance to come and talk about it.
Whether I wrong you, I'll come to you.
But if I wrong you too, I'll try and then apologize. You know, kind of. And the saying sorry is hard, but I'll try to do it. So that they are, as you said, the conscience will not. Because the Holy Spirit will tell you one can like it is it will be on your leg.
And people see it as you being weak when it happens like that.
You don't saying sorry first, you are the toughest.
Yeah, they think
you're the strongest.
They think. Because me, I'm like me now. It's not.
Like I say, at some point, some people I grew up with. Certainly, like, you know, ladies, as we grow from town me, amongst my friends, I'm the calmest, but me, so I'm about them. They don't know, like, those who are very close to me know how I am. Okay, but everybody who knows us knows me know Mbekunda. I can't stand confrontations. That's one thing about me. I just can't. Me hope you me. Hey, but I won't be able to talk. So when people are not talking to me, people don't understand. Keke, they don't know why you gonna. And they were not talking to me and I didn't understand. I asked all my friends, what is going on? So I decided, I say, I don't care anymore. Like I felt now I'm going. These things I shouldn't be able, I should forget them and do my thing. And one morning I went to church and what the person spoke about in the end, I say, if somebody's not talking to you, reach out. I just texted the person, how are you doing? It's been a while. I hope you are well. And the person usually yari, and it was that season, and so she was not well, and she responded, I had crisis then and then we started talking again. So I was like, so it's good I reached out. So since then, once in a while, all those who don't talk to me, I can just text you, I'm checking up on you. I actually don't care, but I'm checking up because I'm not forcing you, but I've done my part. You can decide whether you want to do it or not, but I've done mine. Basically that. I'm at peace with myself. I know I've done mine.
Sana meet you.
Okay, so that's how we roll it here. So we thank so these are nuggets for life here. So it's like having a phone call with your father or something. So this weekend you call your father. You do it online, not say in person. I remember when I told one person, so go ask questions, I was this is going to be tough. No, they say it was sensitive. I think PGA taking and do. Yeah, so I mean, do that with those conversations, right?
It was really a nice experience. It's like, Papa eating como, but Mundi those kind of so I really like it.
Everything goes.
I enjoyed it.
So I'll let you. I'll give you the next questions again.
No.
Do it a weekly affair.
Maybe I'll mess no question because they're going next. Go and ask and then get back to me.
It's more about Bible. The world is not only about Bible. There are other things.
The Bible revolves in everything. It translates to every sphere. So we have to.
If I didn't end it in a very empire, but
it's good. So the people we spoke to actually, they are our fathers, our fathers that we spoke to this weekend. So these are advice from our fathers to all of you, to us and to all of you. And so we hope that this Father's Day you pick a phone and call your father, call that mentor, call that uncle, call that person that is so much in your life that is playing a fatherly role in your life, and please, and then wish them. To do a bit controversial here, I'm not talking about the women who are playing father roles. I'm saying the fathers who are playing father roles. I'm being a bit controversial here. Call those people and then wish them. When it is Mother's Day, wish them mothers too, okay? So now Kupon Shamo, and thank you for joining us tonight on Gallery on Table. This has been Hello Daddy, Table of Faith, a feast of hope, right? Alright, and hey, clock it in our baby. Alright, so thank you. We'll meet you go in the next 2 weeks.